Welcome to an attic somewhere in Norway. Today we are going to have a lesson. A lesson? Yeah, we're going to have a lesson in soldering. And why should we have a lesson in soldering? Well, I have been watching around like YouTube, a lot of different videos, and I have learned one thing. That is, it is a lot of wrong soldering out there. People who do not know how to solder the correct way. It is not that difficult to do it the right way, so I cannot understand why people always do it the wrong way. But again, everything is difficult until you at least have tried. But again, it is not that difficult. I'm going to start to solder cables together. Yeah, solder cables together. How difficult can that be? Well, let's see. If you do it the right way, you will not have this big bump in the cable. It will be smooth. Okay, come with me, I'll show you. Okay, here's where the magic starts. We have my workplace. We have my mighty soldering station. We have the soldering tin. I don't know what this is. This is the tool we are soldering with. So, and we have here we have a hot air gun we use as air gun for soldering and so on. And this soldering tin, this one is leaded soldering tin, and yes, I know it's a lot of people out there who say you shall not be using this leaded soldering tin. I'm going to tell you one day why I use leaded soldering tin. It is a reason for that. So, let's start working. So, we switch on the solder station and soldering station. And we bring it up to 380 degrees. That is absolutely hot enough. And told we're going to be soldering cable. So we have a piece of cable and I'm going to make a joint there. So what I do is what we call this in English. Cannot remember. I put it somewhere. Okay. And what I do is I always do the twist when I remove this tape. You see? I do the twist. So, we're there. And I have this helping hand. A helping hand is always nice to have especially when you're working alone. There we have the temperature, all right. One thing which is very important is to keep the tools clean. Ask anyone you want. The tools are supposed to be clean. And this tip, well, now it's clean. You see? Now it's clean. What to do to clean it? Use some soldering tin. We add it and we let the flux do the thing. Inside the soldering tin, it is a cleaning flux which helps us to remove oxidations from copper. Copper we were supposed to solder. This cable I'm going to solder now, it is pre-tinned. It is a copper cable, but I don't know if you see it, but it is not colored as copper, and that is because it is covered with tin already. to avoid oxidation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-soldering, and I'm going to have some tin on it. And as you see, I was heating up the cable and I added the soldering tin to the cable. Not on the tip here. You're not supposed to do that. You're going to add the soldering tin to the object you are soldering. Because if you add the tin on the tip of your soldering tool, then the flux will react with this tool, not with the cable. So we can do it again. I'm going to solder the other end as well. So again, what to do? Okay, I have just a little tin on this soldering tip, just a little, just to be able to heat this cable. And I'm going to add soldering tin to the cable. And see, I'm waiting until you see, it's flowing in the cable. So that's so far. So what I'm going to do now is to connect these together. Let's see. We connect them and we use this soldering. No. Again. I'm going to add a little tin and be able to, let's see, there, just a little. And we're going to put this end together and you're going to, let's see if you can see, let's see, there, the tin is floating beautifully. That's okay. That was more difficult than I could manage that. There. Okay. There we are. You see that one? It's a table. Yeah. Strong. And as you see, it is not clumsy, it's not big at all. I have a little one there, but it is okay. You see? Okay. We can do it in different ways. We can try again, so you all can see. I remove this one. There. Do the work over again. But this time I'm going to do some little more work. So we give it a twist at both ends. Now I'm going to use this one, this shrimp socket, shrimp plastic. Let's see, I'm going to add it like that. Come on. So what did we do? We we were preheating and we were adding soldering tin there, that end, and also going to do that at the other end. As you see, I add the tin on the cable. So it flows out. It penetrates in the cable. It is a chemical reaction. We are not gluing. We are not gluing anything. It is a chemical reaction between the copper, the soldering tin, and the energy from the heat. That's it. That's all. So we're going to join these together. Can you see it all now? Yeah, I hope so. That was risky. Join it together. Add a little soldering tin to a soldering tip, and okay, here we go again. Add them together, and we heat it up and let it flow. There. Strong. And here I don't see, I do not tell as everyone else tell them, don't do this at home. I tell, please do this at home. Please do this next time you make a YouTube video. I'm going to show how you connect your LED stripes and so on. So what was this yellow thing I add? Well, let's see. I'm going to switch on this hot air gun. I'm going to hide this soldering. And here we go. And there we go. How about that? That one looks nice, doesn't it? And it is strong. This is how you can solder your cable next time. Do not add soldering tin on your soldering tip. Heat up the cable and add it to the cable. What was that? That was a nice one, wasn't it? This is the way how to solder cables. It's not much bigger than the cable. Now you know how to do it. Practice this one at home. Okay, cool. And then what? I'm going to leave you now. Until next time, you know the drill. You're going to what to do. You have this like button, you have this subscribe button, and you have this notification bell. You know what to do to them. And of course, we will be very pleased if you spread the news and let everyone around you know about this channel. I will be back, and hopefully next time my friend Gisela join as well. Hopefully. So until next time, bye.